Hi everyone, I'm the Booktastic Mom, and today I'm going to share this week's morning basket. Thanks so much for stopping by today, guys. I'm so happy you're here. Well, today marks our first day of school, and I have everything all ready, and I'm so excited. Let's hope the kids are excited as well. I highly doubt it, but I'm really trying to make school this year tons of fun. And one of the things I'm doing for my kindergartner is making her a morning basket / book basket for her to work on every morning while I'm helping her older sisters do their school. You may have already saw a preview of this in my what I'm doing for kindergarten this year video, which I'll link up here if you are interested in seeing that. Using the Good and the Beautiful as her base curriculum for the year, but I also found this book called God's Amazing World, From Apples to Zebras. It's from My Father's World, and I got this on Christian Book Distributor, I believe. And when I was looking through this, it has a list of all the different categories from A to Z, and each 2 pages talks about that certain object. So this A is for apple, B is for butterfly, C is for cow, and it has some Bible verses, and it has kind of some history and a devotional, and it tells you all about the theme of the page, and it brings God into the center of each. So I had this great idea of making each theme a week. So week 1 for school, we'll do apples. Week 2 will be butterflies, and so on and so on. And so this week's theme is apples. I'm planning on sharing these every week, crossing my fingers that it works and that I'm able to share them all with you. Without further ado, let me show you what's in the basket. So it is pretty full here. As you can see, we have some games and activities and books. And let me start here in the front. This is something new that I just got. It's called Shopping List. And this is from Orchard Toys. We got it at a local bookstore. And inside, it has a little shopping cart or basket that you could choose. And then it has different shopping lists that you could choose as well. And then it comes with these little pieces here. So it works like a memory game where you put all the pieces face down on the table, and then you flip one over and you see if it's on your shopping list or not, and if it is, you get to put it into your cart. So I thought this would be perfect for apples because there are apples in the game. Next, I have this right here. It's called The Reading House. This is set 1. It's A through L. I showed this in my kindergarten video, but let me just show you quick how this works. So this will be in her basket everywhere from letter A to L, and then I'll switch over to the other box when we get to those letters. So here's the letter A one, and it has an apple on it. And so it's just very basic. Goes over the letters, gives you some examples of things that start with that letter, and at the end it says, yay, now I know the letter A, and it comes with stickers, and you could, whenever they master that letter, you could put a sticker down on that page. Next, I found this, what's it called? I don't remember, but I think these are kind of all the rage now. It's kind of like the, when you were a kid and you went to McDonald's and you had the lids on your soda and you always had to press down the bubbles on them. But this is for her to learn her numbers. So every time she presses one, she needs to count. And on this one, there's 10 across and 10 down. So this has 100 altogether. And I bought this at TJ Maxx, and in the Reading House one I got on Amazon, and I'll link that in my storefront down below if you're interested in that. I got some scratch and sniff apple stickers. I got these on Christian book distributors. I got this, I've shown this in a few of my videos already, but this is from Picasso Tiles, and it comes with this magnetic pen where you trace the letters and these magnetic balls come up, and then to get rid of them you just push them down, and it has uppercase on the back. We are really trying to focus on letter recognition and how to write all her letters and numbers this year. That's something that we really want to master. And then 2 more games and activities, and I'll go on to the books. Next we have Frida's Fruit Fiesta game. I shared this in my first haul video, and I got this on, I think I got it on Christian Book Distributor, I think. Maybe I can find it on Amazon, and if so, I'll link that in my storefront. But this is a fun game all about letters. If you've ever played the Sneaky Snacky Scroll game, it's very similar. So you all get these letter cards here, and you get this spinner, and then you have to take this toucan called Frida, and when you hit a letter on the spinner, you need to reach in and pick up your letter and put it on your board to match. And so I thought that would match perfectly with the apple theme because there's apples on the front cover. And this here is from Play Foam. I got this one with letters and numbers, and so they come with these little cards inside, and then you use the Play Foam, which does not dry out, and they can form their letters. So this would be great practice for her, so I'll tell her this week to take out the letter A card and to practice that a few times this week. And I believe I found this on Amazon, and if I can link it, I will. It's very hard to remember where all the things came from. Okay, next are books. So all these books here have either been in our home already. They are Usborne books, of course, because I'm Usborne obsessed. If you don't know, I'm a consultant and I have an addiction to getting all the Usborne books. And then I got some books from book sales on Facebook groups, book sales, local ones at libraries. We have some libraries that have bookstores in them where they sell books for about $1. Used bookstores. I've been trying to get these as cheap as possible, but you could also get these books at the library. I personally wanted to have them here in my home, so that's why I bought them. And I figured at the end of the year, if there's books that she doesn't really care about, I could just sell them on one of those Facebook groups where I bought them for $1 each and get my money back. So first we have 10 Apples up on top. I actually got this one on kidsbooks.com. I think you could also get this one on Book Outlet. My last video was a Book Outlet haul. If you want to see that, it's up here. And I also have a referral code down below for $10 off your purchase of 25 or more, which is awesome. Such a great deal, and they always have sales going on, and you can get books for like $2. Dr. Seuss, 2 apples on top. I bet a lot of you are familiar with this story here. This one is an Usborne one. This is one I had in my collection. This is the apple of my pie, which is so cute. It's kind of, they go together like, or slice to meet you. Don't be a blueberry. I love you very much. So this is just a very cute story of cute little sayings with food involved. And I have one other Usborne book that I had in my collection. This is called Secrets of the Apple Tree. It's a Shine a Light book, so I'm going to keep this flashlight in the bin. And if you've never seen the Shine a Light books, they're pretty cool. It has a story and information about whatever the topic is. Take the flashlight and you shine it behind the page. And I'm not sure if you could see here, but there is a frog hiding behind the leaves. And it's kind of hard to see here because normal circumstances you do not have bright lights shining on you. And here you could see a spider web that's picking up. And it's a lot of fun for the kids. There's so many in this collection, and you'll be seeing many of them throughout the school year when I share these baskets. And if you're interested in any of those Usborne books, contact your consultant that you had through Usborne. If you don't have one, I do have a link down below. And next we have Charlie Goes to School, which doesn't have to do with apples, but it deals with homeschoolers going back to school. If you're not familiar, this is the Pioneer Woman. She writes these books, and it's about her dog, Charlie. And as you can see here, it shows the kids doing their schoolwork at home. So I thought this would be perfect for my girls for the first day of school. I have a Gail Gibbons book, The Seasons of Arnold's Apple Tree. So this is just a story about an apple tree. And all the different things has a story, but it kind of goes to the different seasons and what happens in every part of the season with an apple tree. And it has a recipe, which is pretty cool. It's how to make an apple pie. And it also shows how an apple press works. We have Apple Farmer Annie. I think this is one of my thrift book, or my book outlet finds. So just about a farmer named Annie that has an apple farm, some bright and colorful pictures. How to make an apple pie and see the world. I know this one is pretty popular. Picking Apples and Pumpkins. And if you're interested in knowing any more about these books, such as the author, just comment down below and I will let you know. So these have realistic pictures about going to an apple farm or a pumpkin patch and what you could do with your apples, with your grandma. You could make some pies. So we'll have to take this one out again when we do our fall or Halloween book basket. I don't think I said this before, but I also plan on kind of taking a break from that list with the A through Z's and adding some seasons and holidays, which should be a lot of fun. This one is the life and times of the apple. So this kind of takes you step by step, all the different stages of an apple, what apples can be used for, different varieties. This one's called Apples, Apples, Apples. This one's about a little bunny family and they're going to the orchard. Here there's a graph here, a chart to see what kind of varieties are good for eating and cooking and for apple crisps. And so that's pretty handy. I might use that myself this year when we do some baking. So this one looks like a cute story here. And this one's something that's going to stay in the book basket all year, and this is the ABC Bible verses. I got this on Christian Book Distributor. Every 2 pages has a different letter page. So B is blessed are the peacemakers, for they should be called sons of God. So it'd be great for her to learn some verses. The apple pie tree. This one's cute. It has 2 sisters and they're walking around and looking at all the apple trees, and this one looks really cute. We have Johnny Appleseed. This one's by Stephen Kellogg. Fun fact, I actually met him. He came to my school when I was probably around 2nd or 3rd grade, and he signed one of my books, which I still have. And he even drew a little picture of one of the characters in the book. So maybe I'll share that with you guys someday. This is all about Johnny Appleseed. And one last book. This is it. It's another Johnny Appleseed book. And I love books that the cover topics from the early days and pioneer era. So this one has beautiful pictures in here. So I have a feeling that this one is going to be my personal favorite. And that is it for the basket. Stay tuned for the next one, which will be butterflies. And if you're interested in this video or other homeschool themed videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please give it a thumbs up and please hit that bell so you can be notified for future uploads. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today, and I hope I gave you some great ideas for your morning book baskets this year. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye everyone.